Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a great day, and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you know every time I put up a new video and/or a live stream. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I put up a poll on the channel yesterday asking what you thought. Which trim is the true face of the Toyota Tundra? Basically, when you think Toyota Tundra, what is the first trim you think of? 720 votes. Let's see what everybody said, and let's see what options were out there to select from. So there was the TRD Pro, Capstone, Platinum, 1794, or Other, which I also asked if you selected Other. Please comment below. Now, as far as the 720 votes go, TRD Pro far and away won with 74% of the vote. Capstone had only 2% of the vote, coming in last. But in second place was Other. So I wanted to hear what you guys thought about this. Here are a few comments of what you guys said, what you thought. Alan said, the TRD Pro is my personal favorite, but the face should be the high volume seller, either SR5 or Tundra Crew Cab. Justin said SR5 with either the TRD Off-Road or Sport Package, or just plain SR5. It's the trim the majority of Tundra owners have, and the true workhorse of the lineup. Very well said, Justin. Next up, we have Peter, who says, Toyota wants, in my opinion, to have the TRD Pro as the face. But personally, I'm fond of the Platinum based on the interior features. But Gen 2, I think the face was the SR5 TRD Off-Road. Brendan said, high volume seller SR5, or maybe the Limited for the third gen. The Limited trim is probably the sweet spot for equipment versus cost. The higher trim levels are a poor proposition for value for the money. Sadly, the TRD Pro is priced like more capable competitors, but doesn't have the equipment to back it up. And due to dealers marking them up, is a horrendously stupid truck to buy unless you could find one that isn't marked up. So there's a little bit of what you guys said out there. As far as what I think, I don't think the answer is so simple. I like to think of it in two different ways. One, just your regular consumer who's out there looking for a pickup truck who doesn't know much about the Toyota Tundra. And two, the Toyota Tundra enthusiast. Now, when we talk about the enthusiast, I think it would be the TRD Pro. Because when you look at the TRD Pro, you got that big, just behind us, that's a TRD Pro grill. You get the big Toyota heritage across the front. It has the TRD Ivan Stewart feel to it, Desert Runner. You know, what we all grew up with, what we saw Toyota doing, again, with Iron Man Stewart there. And that is, as a Tundra enthusiast, what we think of when we think of, you know, the ultimate Tundra. Now, for 2022, the flagship is the Capstone. That's the one they want you to think of and look at when you think Tundra. I'm totally not on board with that. I like the Capstone. I think it's cool. It's the Denali for the Tundra, but I don't think it's anywhere near a flagship or close to flagship. I think if you're going to pick one of the luxury models to be the flagship, it's got to be the 1794 edition because of the heritage in the name with where the Tundra is made in TMMTX in San Antonio. That is when the ranch was founded, the year 1794, where the plant is now. That is awesome. So if you're picking flagship on the luxury models, it's got to be that 1794. But the reason I say the answer is not so easy, when it comes to the casual consumer, when you think Tundra, let's go old gen. Let's go 14 to 21, okay? For me, even 07 to 21, it has to be the SR5 double cab with the TRD off-road package. That is the one that's the high volume, that's all over the place. That's what the casual consumer will see on the road. The TRD Pro came out, although they wanted that to be the top tier Tundra that we all think of, there just wasn't many out there for people to see. So the regular consumer is going to see Toyota Tundra on the road most of the time. It's going to be the SR5 double cab with that TRD off-road package. That was the massive high volume seller up here for a very, very long time. So when it comes to that, we'll say 07 to 21, SR5 double cab with TRD off-road all day long. New gen remains to be seen, but if I had to figure out which could be the face, I would think all the commercials, everything we've seen when the truck came out, we were always seeing that supersonic red limited Crew Max with the TRD off-road package. You see a lot of that. As far as dealers around here and just on the road that I've been seeing, it's really only been SR5. But the one thing that we could still talk about and still say holds true to the Tundra, the SR5 is what people, everyday people, can afford. all right? And it's always been the best value because maybe you're not getting all the luxury features of the Limited and up, but you're definitely getting some features and you're still getting that sport feel of a truck, right? You can get the TRD off-road package, you can get the TRD Sport. In today's 2022 and up SR5, you can pretty much load that thing up. Soft text leather, the big 14-inch screen. You can add a bunch of stuff to it, but you don't have to. So the SR5, it's been around forever, right? So the SR5 has to be what is the face of the Toyota Tundra. Again, the Pro for the enthusiasts make a lot of sense. Again, it's built around the heritage of the Tundra. It's built around the heritage of Toyota. But when you break it down to casual consumer, it's got to be either the SR5, again, last generation SR5 with the TRD off-road, and it has to be double cab. And that's just because up here, back in the day before COVID and all this stuff started happening with chip shortage, on the lot, you would literally see 15 to 20 SR5 double cab TRD off-roads lined up, and they sold right out. When they came in, they were there for a little while, and they went. It was very rare back in the day to see Crew Maxes up this way on the lots I would walk. You'd see one every now and again because the Platinum is not available in double cab. If they got a TRD Pro up here, most of the time it was Crew Max. But overall, the regular volume stuff was that. Again, the next generation remains to be seen. We'll have to see what everybody's buying when there's actually some to buy. So we're going to wait on that. But I really thank you guys for getting involved in that poll. There will be more polls going forward, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. I love to hear what you guys think so we could talk about it and break it down. I'm a little shocked that so few people selected the Capstone as far as the 720 that voted. Only 2% said Capstone. And once again, Toyota wants that to be the flagship Tundra, and it was the lowest one on there. I thought the Platinum would be the lowest one because the Platinum is totally cool. Love the Platinum, a lot of luxury features. But as far as when you think Tundra, you really don't see a lot of Platinums out there, and you really didn't see a lot of Platinums out there in the last generation either. So that's not something that's going to hold the banner for Tundra. 1794, it really depended on where you were in the country. The best thing they ever did was in 2016, they started to offer the TRD off-road package on the 1794. All right, that's all for today. If you didn't have a chance to vote yesterday, go down in the comments below. Which trim do you think is the true face of the Tundra? Love to hear what you guys think. Please give your reasons. Until next time, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook at TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Be safe and be well.